A backstabbing brother, Kate's icy cold shoulder, and accusations of royal racism.
With this book, it was about burning the bridges and just like focusing on shining a light in the darkest places.
He's covered the royal family for more than a decade, and now journalist Omid Scobie is spilling all the scorching hot English tea in his explosive new book, Endgame.
So what would you say to allegations that you are Harry and Meghan's unofficial spokesperson?
Yeah, you know, there are a lot of stories in the press that say I'm their friend, their mouthpiece, their cheerleader, but as I've said it many times, I'm not their friend.
Friend or foe, there's no denying Omid's book is packed with palace-rocking bombshells, and we're breaking them down.
With Meghan's arrival, you know, she was an American mixed-race woman. For the royal family, it was like the golden goose opportunity where she was going to come and bring them forwards into a new era.
But that didn't happen.
The challenges that her arrival introduced, it pushed someone to the point of wanting to commit suicide, or at least thinking about it. And when faced with that, rather than help or nurture or understand, it went the opposite direction.
And the fallout became nuclear when Harry and Meghan sat down for their headline-grabbing Oprah interview when she was pregnant with Lilibet. New headlines blowing up that the Dutch version of his book reveals the royals who made those remarks. Omid blames that on a translation error, denying he's ever put the names in print.
Unfortunately, I can't say for legal reasons, but you know, I'm aware of the two names that came up. I wish Harry and Meghan kind of had the bravery to name at the time, because it has created this sort of very unhealthy place of speculation and whodunit.
Harry and Meghan's scorched earth Netflix tell-all didn't help.
It was terrifying to have my brother scream and shout at me and my father say things that just simply weren't true. And
after it came out, Omid claims King Charles slammed Harry as that fool.
You do look at the relationship in the book between William and Harry, but you also look at the relationship between Kate and Meghan as well. And you talk about, at one point, she's shuddering when she hears her name. Where did that fracture happen?
I think Meghan and Kate were damned from the very start, because Harry and William were already at odds with each other.
Right, guys, we're gonna move back.
You don't have to be best friends with your sister-in-law, but I think there have been times where we've certainly seen Kate, who is a mental health advocate, and had a woman who had just come from the outside, like her once upon a time, who was going through challenges to her mental health throughout her pregnancy, to be ignored during that time.
And William isn't getting off any easier. Omid claims he and Kate conspired to take down Meghan and Harry.
His private secretary, his communications secretary, he himself were giving out information about Harry and Meghan to sections of the British press to help improve his own image.
Meanwhile, William reportedly believes his brother is being brainwashed by an army of therapists and no longer recognizes who Harry has become.
So there's no future for them in England?
It doesn't look like it. It seems to be that this is the era where they really become completely autonomous from the royal family in every way possible.